Let's be real, barbering isn't just an art, it's a physical battle. If you've ever felt that deep foot pain, hand cramping, lower back pain, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Most barbers don't think about longevity until it's too late, but you're way smarter than that. Today I'm gonna put you onto 5 game-changing tools to keep you cutting for decades to come. Let's get it. So truth is, barbering takes a huge toll on your body. Foot pain, back pain, neck pain. It's not a matter of if, but when. So what do we do about it? Let's start with my favorite tool, the lacrosse ball. Your feet take a beating every single day. We cram them into tight, elevated shoes, and then we stand all day. Think of this tool as a portable, deep tissue massage, just for your feet. It's so small, you can literally just throw it in your pocket. Rolling them out for just 5 minutes a day before work can erase the pain and stiffness in your feet. But I usually just keep mine at home and I start my day with it. Here's the video on that full routine right here. All right, now this next tool, my chiropractor actually put me onto this one. Using a step stool, not to gain height, but using a step stool can change your posture for the better. Sometimes I think that we forget that this is a physical job. Standing all day can obviously put stress on certain areas, but they usually target your weakest areas first. So if you're leaning over to get that perfect lineup, your body's gonna try to compensate for that posture. So when you lean over to get that perfect lineup, you're actually putting all of your weight past your center of the line. Let's just say I'm 210 pounds, right? If I shift my weight over to get that perfect lineup, I'm actually shifting, let's just say 80 pounds over my lower back when everything is supposed to be stacked in a straight line. But because I'm leaned over to try to get that lineup, I'm actually putting more weight on my lower back. Because your lower back is starting to feel pain, you'll start to compensate for that by shifting over to take weight off of your lower back. And over time, you will still get lower back pain, or you'll get neck pain because you're stretching out all of these muscles. Anyway, using a step stool allows you to keep your pelvis and your lower back straight. So no matter how you lean over, your lower back still stays under your center of body. Please guys, no more slouching while you're at work. There are tons of tools and techniques that you can use to make sure that you're staying in a straight posture. And this tool is one of them. Try out the stool. Let me know how it goes. All right, now this is a bit controversial. This one, I'm gonna get a lot of stuff for it, but doesn't matter. There was a time when I worked over 12 hours a day. I started to get sharp pains in my feet. I tried every shoe that claimed to let me walk on clouds. I tried every insole that claimed to give me support. I felt relief in the beginning, but after a few weeks of wearing them, the pain came back. When I felt temporary relief from my feet, I started feeling it in my back. The pain just shifted from one to the other, which means I was choosing to fix the condition versus fixing the problem. I went down this long rabbit hole of fixing my feet. So I read this book called Born to Run, which doesn't address anything about the feet, but it opened my eyes to the barefoot community and why we should strengthen our feet. Choosing flat shoes with a wide toe box will allow your feet to gain the strength and have the foundation to be able to support your body weight for a long period of time. Yes, sometimes we need mats because your feet will get tired, but your feet are tired because we don't use them. Using barefoot shoes forces you to activate your arch, which in the long term gives you foot strength to be able to hold and support your body weight. Spend some more time barefoot. Do some things like walking around on the beach, walking around on grass or the park barefoot. Do some workouts barefoot. I'm sure you've seen people in the gyms take off their shoes or their socks while they're squatting. That's not just by accident. They're doing that to be able to activate everything in their feet. Do not pile on cushioned shoes on top of a cushioned mat and then wonder why your back is hurting because your feet aren't active. You need your feet to be active for things to line up and stack up on your body. Now, I hope all this makes sense. This is something I'm really passionate about, and I've seen crazy results just by spending more time barefoot. My favorite shoes right now are Vivos. They're a bit expensive, but they're worth it. Some of the other shoes that I've used have fallen apart in a few days, few months. I wear them daily and they get a little dirty, but they have withstood everything that I've thrown at them. So check out Vivo. I don't have a coupon code yet, but I will. Let's work on it. I want to get some Vivo discount code for everybody because I really think that this could help barbers as a whole. We're not there yet, but the goal is to get a sponsorship from a barefoot company. I said it here first, you guys heard it here first, and it's gonna happen. First barber to get a shoe sponsorship. All right, this next one, super easy. I'm sure you've seen them. THERABANDS are great. They're durable. I keep one by my station and I grab it whenever my upper back starts to feel tight, because sometimes we tend to slouch over while we're cutting. Sometimes your upper back just gets disengaged. So what I do is I grab the THERABANDS and I do almost some push-ups, right? And so just from doing these pulses and push-ups, you're activating everything at the top of your back. And then after that, I'll start to do some rotations around and loosen up the shoulders and keep everything flowing and nice. When we stand behind the chair, we tend to get very in our zone, you know what I mean? Plus I do jujitsu as well, and so everything in jujitsu is like, here, don't touch here, get away, get away. And all of my shoulders end up coming forward. Using the band allows me to open things up and then also rotate and get my shoulders open. So check out some THERABANDS, they're super cheap, super easy to store anywhere. Put them in your pocket, put them at your station, just try them out. All right, the next one on the list, I don't even know what to call these things, to be honest. Finger exercise bands, finger resistance bands, finger workout bands, whatever you want to call them. I enjoy them because we do a lot of things gripping. A lot of exercises we do, we're gripping, but we never really train the opposite. So we're always pulling and holding in, but we're never doing the opposite. Balls weigh about a pound, 1.5 pounds, which doesn't seem like a lot, but over time, that can add up. I use these bands to work out the opposite side of my hand. And even by doing this, I feel a workout more along the outside of my hand versus the inside. When we're holding things, there's a lot of pressure on the inside, but when I start retracting, I start feeling the tendons on the outside. So it's just a nice way to do the opposite of what we do the most of. And that's usually the biggest battle when it comes to tendonitis, arthritis. It's overuse of the same joints, the same muscles, the same tendons over and over and over again without help from the opposite side. So spend 1-2 minutes, either before work, after work, just to activate your whole forearm before holding something all day. And like I said, link down below. So this next one is a bonus tool that I just started working with. I've been using it for about a week now. So far, so good. So far, awesome. It adds a lot of pressure to my hands. You can actually see all of the imprints of all the pressure points that it was using to squeeze your hand and massage your hand. It wants you to use it for about 15 minutes. So this is not something that I would use at work, but I've been using it at home. If you're looking for something to sit and watch TV with, this would be that thing. I wouldn't use this at work because, like I said, unless you want to take a 15-20 minute break while you're at work. Try it out if you like. I put a link down below. Actually, all these things are listed down below. This hand massager is not essential, but it's worth checking out. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Just remember, the best barbers in the world don't just master their craft, they master their longevity. If you're in this game for the long run like I am, don't cut yourself short. Don't cut your money short. The longer that you're able to cut, the more money that you will make in the long run. Don't wait until it's too late, like I did, to start fixing your body. Use these tools to take care of yourself, and you'll be cutting for years to come. Let me know in the comments which one you're gonna try out, or let me know in the comments which ones you already use. As always, thanks for watching. If you got any value from this video, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.